Okay, we're up here in the mountains. We're at about, what elevation are we at? Roughly.
I don't know.
5, 6?
Yeah, like 6 or something.
About 6,000 foot elevation. We're going up to about probably 7, 7.5, somewhere around there, close to 8. If we can get to where we're going, we're gonna try to go up this. But doing something completely different. Jam-packed, completely empty, nothing in there. Nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there. Here's the complete contents of my pack. Camera gear, 2 cameras, tripod. Okay, I have some glasses, trekking poles, an empty Ziploc, and a Ziploc with my toothbrush, an U.S.A. knife with a survival kit. I bought the tin from them, but I put the survival kit together. Fire starter, a Nalgene canteen, military cook set. In here I have a couple Esbit, a magnesium bar for scraping for fire starting. And in here I got water purification tablets. That's all that's in there. It's quite heavy though because it's filled with water. A heat sheet, same heat sheet I've been using for about 7 years now. Got a few holes in it, but it'll still work. Headlight, this is mainly for filming. Headlight, battery, I have an extra battery too. The extra battery is in the camera case. Lip balm, I hate chapped lips. Half a bottle of water, mainly for the bottle. I'll probably dump the water out. My hat, schmog. The Costco $50, $49 jacket. That's all. Now this, don't bother looking for this on penfishingrods.com because I made this out of a pistol case. You can make it out of any size pistol case. This is a small 22, but I've shown this before, and everybody always asks Anthony on penfishingrods.com, where do I find that case? Well, I made this case. You can make your own. Just use your imagination. But for my separate video, this is penfishingrods.com. The medium size, not the backpacker, not the smallest, but the medium size rod. I believe it's called the Goliath. Fly reel, mostly going to use the fly reel. I did bring the spinning, did bring some lures. The streams up here are too small for these, but some Rapalas and a few other minnows. There's a 1970s minnow in there called a Rocky Jr. Very old. I bought it off eBay. Bought 2 of them. That's just in there because that's how I keep it. And this you can buy this at penfishingrods.com. Not with the lures in it, but I have flies, spinners, jigs, you name it. Okay, the Essie. It's that's the size of this one. The 6. I have the regular sheet that it comes with, but I bought the Molly sheet. Fire starter, one side of the band, metal on that side of the band. In here I've got cardboard with some 2-pound fishing line, some cord for making shelter, putting a wind block up. I got that from Intense Angler years ago. It's a little lint disc in wax for starting fires. I used half it years ago. I still have the other half. Some brass wire. There's a signal mirror in there, and there's some more fishing line with a swivel. There's a squirt PS4. There's a flashlight, through night flashlight, and a fishing kit with flies, jigs, a spoon, dry flies, nymphs, wet flies, a few terrestrials, and the bolts would float, along with some hooks, weights, and a swivel, but in case I haven't already said that. So that's my personal fishing kit that I put together because that's what works in my area. I don't have any use for anything else. So the knife actually clicks in right here really good over the handle. But then you also have this, and then you have a third when you're climbing through the bushes, trees, or whatever. It doesn't hang up. Covers everything. Really neat shoe. Comes with an extra one of these. I guess there's a possibility it could break. But even if it does break, you're still clicked in. It's still gonna hold. But I got this on the U.S.A. website as well. He's here to help me film and to witness that I'm doing what I'm actually saying I'm doing. Pretty cold up here, huh?
It's chilly. It is chilly.
No shelter, no sleeping bag, no food. Oh, this is to gather bait along the way. Any ladybugs, grasshoppers, crickets, worms, anything we find. That's our goal. We're not going up this way. Not recommended. People die and get rescued up here all the time. Have to get rescued up here all the time. And then have to pay the bill. That's our goal. We'll get up there either this way or the long way. Well, not this way, but another way or a long way. You see where we are so far, where I am. Chris took a different route. I'll catch up with him in a few minutes here. But let's see. Red truck Chris, silver truck mine, and we're up here. We're going up this. There is no trail that we've found yet. Top of that falls is our goal, but to get to it we've got to go around this big, we're not going to risk our lives, we're going to go around this big rock outcrop here. Forest Falls right here, the moon right there. We're actually above the falls now.
It's pretty steep terrain,
but we got to get over this. Hopefully we find a way. If not, maybe we'll find some deep crevasse with some caves there and some alien DNA and some Dead Sea Scroll action, the whole 9 yards.
Peyote.
A mummified Indian sitting there cross-legged, perfectly preserved. Okay, we've come up, hit this finger coming out. It's really a loose rock. We think we may have found a way through. Right there where that tree is, there's a little dip. It might let through. It might be a false summit. We don't know. But this stuff's all loose, and there are caves. Hopefully we find a way.
Straight up right there.
Steve's still down there. You gotta come right up on this crack. But when you get up here, there's a little ledge. Just gotta watch out for these shifting rocks. But it looks like we might be able to make the first peak and see where we are. But if not, this is way too dangerous. Here, Mr. Miyagi's bonsai tree right there. We're almost above it. That's the turning point, I think. Get right up to there and see where we are. If not, no way. We're just asking for trouble here.
Yeah, you're
Look at that tree right there. 1,000 pounds or so, 800, maybe 1,000 pounds. There's nothing at all holding it except for it's leaning on that rock. He's right under it. Don't touch it.
I'm not.
Look, we started down where the cars are. There we are. We're about almost a little over halfway. A little over halfway at the top of the mountain. And the riverbed's not at the top of the mountain, so we're pretty close. But we gotta go up higher and then go way back down.
Let me get up to you before you keep going.
I'm gonna wait. It's too much sliding. We came up out of that gorge under that manzanita tree there. Under that oak tree, I mean. Watch what you're grabbing onto. Don't grab that big rock. I don't know. If you feel safe, go for it. Well, Chris, joke's on us, man. Dead end. Look at that. It's all loose. No way I'm going over that. There's no way I'm going up there. And look at this. Whoa! A sheer drop off. Sheer! And then a straight wall to climb. It looks like we have to go back down, which is about an hour down, hour and a half down. And then we got about 3.5 hour. Whoa. Yeah, no way. About 3.5 hour detour. I'm actually standing though. Oh, yeah, man, there's probably a way up here somewhere, but we're risking getting in trouble, getting a fine, getting stuck, or dying. I can just picture a helicopter right here with the loudspeaker. Turn around immediately. And them waiting for us at the bottom with a ticket. We're going down. Coming down is always harder than going up. Especially with the camera gear and all that junk. Try to pull out on your back. Whoa! Going down right here over that ledge, straight over side into the canyon.
I think I just ripped a hole in my joint.
You're gonna go down in a kilt. So here we are, feet back on the ground. We were way above those falls.
Yeah.
But we were way back over there next to, almost made it to what, Vivian Trail?
Yeah, I mean, really, we could have connected to it.
Yeah, we were climbing up, working our way over, almost over to the Vivian Trail.
On some pretty steep stuff.
Yeah, some really steep stuff. That coming down was...
I actually got a little haired on one of them. You know?
Yeah, froze. He froze on one, I froze on one.
Seeing the ledge, you know?
Yeah. You go down this ledge and you slide, you know you're gonna slide a little bit, and at the edge, there's just this loose gravel, and then there's about a 30 or 40 foot drop off. And then after that, there's another drop off. So it's like, you gotta just hope for the best, slide off, hit, and shoot over to the left. Before, well, you still have footage. Don't hang there too long, you're gonna slide. But we made it down. So now we're gonna go down this way, or we're gonna attempt to come over this one. So there's the falls. Here's where we were. Let's see. Okay, we came around this way. You'll see a gray. See that gray there? So we were right up in between there, and I came up over that peak and looked down into that.
So that's how close we were to the top. What, another 100 feet?
Couple, yeah, 150.
And we would have been at the top, and then we could have worked our way over, down. We just didn't make it. Just rocks all too loose. We didn't see anything over here. It's way too dangerous. People have died over this way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in from this way. Try to come up over that way and drop down in. Try. We're gonna go downriver. We won't make it all the way down today because I'm hungry, and I've found a few grasshoppers along the way, and I got lures and flies and such and jigs, and I'm going to concentrate on getting myself some food up. I am hungry. Haven't had anything to eat yesterday, about 8 o'clock at night, and here it is about noon. So gonna look for some watercress. Hopefully you can find some, and work on getting the trout. Okay, here we are. Look at that bait crawling right on it. This is going to be the hatch right now. I'll show you in a minute. You look around, these things are flying everywhere. This is what the trout, and I'll show you the bushes too. This is what the trout are going to be hitting on. Ladybugs, look at that. I don't think I have any ladybug flies with me. I may, but this is a gun case. PenFishingRods.com does not sell the gun case. Don't look for it. Don't ask about it. I got this at Big 5. You can get them anywhere. And I got some foam from a place that sells foam and just customized it. This, I forget what came in this box. Wasn't fishing though, just something. I just utilized it for fishing. PenFishingRods.com does sell this. Holds everything you need. PenFishingRods.com. PenFishingRods.com. Not pen rods. Not the scent, not pen rods. PenFishingRods.com. Because it looks like a pin. They have this size, a smaller size, and a, well, they have 3-foot size, a 4-foot size, and now they have a 6-foot backpacker model. They also have a bait caster. I'll be using the fly rod. Let's see, Scientific Anglers, I believe, got together with PenFishingRods.com and made a 30-foot tapered fly line. So, this is what I'll be using. It's all telescopic. Just make sure they're in line. Don't pull them out too hard. They don't need to go too hard. Just enough. And then get them in line with the reel seat. The rear reel seat, because the front reel seat moves. This will take the spin rod or the fly rod. Right on. Hook up. The camera's going, dude. Show the hook up. Over here. Rainbow.
There we go. They are fishing these streams.
Okay, PenFishingRods.com. I'm going with a, ladybugs are everywhere. I'm going with a AP nymph, size 12 right now.
That's a brookie, isn't it?
Rainbow, dude.
Is it really? Hey, that one did have the ladybug on it. fishes right here in the stand. Camouflage right in the stand.
Look at those ladybugs. Everywhere. All these. And everything you see. Looks like blowing in the wind up there. It's not blowing in the wind though. It's millions of ladybugs. He said he saw multiple trout in there, but I didn't get anywhere hit. I think the others are spooked, so we're gonna move down. We don't want to spend too much time in one place. We want to get way downriver. Look at these ladybugs. But when Chris opened up the trout to see what they were feeding on, dragonfly larvae. So I'm gonna switch over to a dark brown fly. He's got one of his trout, one of my trout. I've got another one here. This is the first big fall. There'll be some trout down there. Maybe it's the size to them. We're just gonna do this trip as a creek fishing. Stayed in too long, didn't have the right gear. One guy did, one guy didn't. So I'm gonna make the best of it using survival gear. That one we have to go up and all the way around. There's no way over that other one. There's a couple nice big pools. Ooh, look at him. A couple nice big pools over there and down there. We can't get to them down straight down. And coming back up, it's quite a climb. So we're gonna pass all kinds of them on the way down. Flashback. Gold beaded hares here. Size 14. cool things about fishing with the pin fishing rod system. Look, I'm going through this brush. It'd be very difficult with a rod, full size rod. Look, goes down to this size. Will go right in my camera bag. After I put my camera down, it goes right on top of my camera. Just bring a little gum wrapper or some tin foil and put over that hook. Then when you want to use it, just extend it. Make sure you uncrank the reel. Because with the backing and the fly line, it's pretty tight when it's all the way in. So uncrank it as you're extending the rod. Backing is a line you put on before the fly line because you only have so much fly line. If you do get something that takes it out, which on these small rods, it's not going to happen, but you could cast it out. I've casted all the line out. And then you have the backing attaching your fly line to the actual reel. It's cool. There are certain knots, nail knots, and especially you need to learn to tie it. You can find those anywhere. Could not get down that side. Could not get down this side. Going up over this. Over there. I think that's where I fell in last time when it was raining, I think. Big pool there. There's a deep pool right there. About 5 feet deep. We got a new tent we're going to show you. One of the coolest tents out. But I didn't bring a tent. So I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to cut myself some of this pine. And I'm going to lay it down here. Now, the reason I brought the jam is because I got to bring all this camera gear to film. And I did bring the canteen. I didn't want that on my belt weighing me down and the knife weighing me down. So I just threw them in there. The jam pack. And the jam pack's also going to serve as something else. That's going to be my sleeping pad for my torso. So I did bring a Tyvek to put down because the heat sheet will tear right through. So I'll put a Tyvek down. I'll fold the heat sheet over me like a taco, and we're going to build a real small fire. We're in Arizona, by the way, so it's okay here in Arizona. Okay, there's that. Here's this. Oh, my first hole in my Tyvek, and I've had this thing for close to 10 years. Little tape, it'll last another 10. Okay, here we are. We're all set up. Here, go through your tent real quick. What is this? Camouflage, space age.
It's the Z-Pax Solplex.
One person tent, camouflage.
Yeah. So last night was the first night I stayed in it, and that was great. It's just wide enough for like any pad, and it's long enough. It kind of, you know, gets in your head a little bit if you're really tall, but it's good.
And how much does it weigh?
1 pound.
And how much does it cost?
$600.
$600, 1 pound. $600 a pound. Woo!
Yeah, I'm glad I got it though.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it for a while.
Yeah, you always talk about it.
You know, I like the tarp, but you know, this, you know, whenever
raining,
or you get a little more privacy, you know, at times, you know, you're like, you know.
And then you got mine. I have the $3 shelter. Actually, I think they're about $6 now, but they're $3 when I bought them, $2.99. Heat sheet, but I do have a Tyvek underneath. I have the pine needles under there, my jam pack, my schmog, And I'm gonna be wearing that Costco jacket tonight. So there's where I'm sleeping. But I want to show you something, and I want to ask you guys a favor. I do a lot of these videos because you guys like watching them, because you also ask certain requests. A lot of you have requested this one. Survival with just a knife and very minimum. This is minimum. Like I said, I didn't bring that as a luxury. I brought that to carry the camera gear. Because I knew we were climbing. We were climbing some steep stuff where, I mean, we could have died very easy. So there's no way I could have carried that in my hand. And I brought the pin rod fishing rods on to come to show you guys. It's not a toy. That's a serious tool. You can survive on that. I'm going to set that up. But here's the favor I'm asking you guys. Yesterday, October 6th, 1927, I believe, my dad was born. His birthday was yesterday. He's 90 years old. He's still up and around. He's still out mowing the lawn. And he's slowing down, but he's still going. And I think it would be really cool if he could get some birthday cards. Not emails, he doesn't go online. Birthday cards sent. I know it's gonna cost a couple bucks to send it and a couple bucks to buy it, but just as a favor, if he was getting them from England, all over Europe, Russia, China, you know, I even have some people in Ethiopia, I got some in Iran, Iraq. I trade with the guy in Iraq. Now, if he could get a birthday card, there'll be a P.O. box address going across the screen right now, and if you missed that, it's in the details down below. Can you please send my dad a birthday card? It would really mean a lot to him, I believe. Because I'm going to show you something in honor of my dad. My dad taught me this when I was, let's see, family camping. We used to camp all the time, every summer. And one of the places we used to go, believe it or not, was Elsinore. It used to be really nice. Used to catch some big fish out of there. Anyway, at Elsinore, he showed me this one I'm going to show you. And I've always wanted to put in a video, but I never gotten around to it. But today is the perfect day. So in honor of my dad, I'm showing you something that he taught me. I'll even put a picture of how to, I'll do a video of how to do it if you like, but it's pretty self-explanatory, but not unless you've seen it once. So I'm going to show you how to cook the trout. My dad showed this to me, my brother Richard, and we used to cook the trout on this over the campfire. We used to cook catfish fillets actually over the campfire this way. So I'm going to show you as soon as I get the fire started. But again, my dad's name is Joe. The P.O. box is flashing across the screen. It's also in the details down below. If you have it in you, can you please send him a birthday card? It would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yep. And 90 years old. Okay, I'm using my, I have, how many trout do I have? 4? 5. I have 5 trout. Right? 4. 4? I have 4 trout. I'm gonna cook one on the military cook set. And I'm going to cook 3 the way my dad taught me. So the military cook set, being your standard Nalgene. Let's see, the cup and the grill. I'm going to grill a trout on here. That's made for that, but it also will work to grill. And to do that, I'm going to use a combination of a Esbit and magnesium flakes on top of that sticks and pine cone with a fire starter that's also out of my knife. So in here I have these water purifying tablets, the iodine and the one so it doesn't taste like iodine. Drop one in, wait, I forget how long, you gotta read the back. These are great, 100%, and they don't taste like it. 100% safe. That's what I used the first 5 years backpacking before I bought my first need. go pumping.